Welcome, my achievement hunters and collectible gatherers. This is the second half of episode 4 in Beat to Complete, where we will explore the Maw's dark hidden truths in Little Nightmares DLC. In the Secrets of the Maw, we have only 9 achievements to obtain along with 3 chapters to complete, so let's get to it. The DLC begins with this Iki Nico wannabe named Runaway Kid.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me.
Luckily, that was all just a dream. I wake up in the nursery area where Six encounters the janitor in the main game. And speak of the devil, look who's chasing after other escapees. Hopefully we do not meet a similar fate. I saw that. You stay right there, mister. I'm gonna leave out this door and you're gonna say nothing to nobody. Oh hey, another escape artist. Hey, where are you going? Ending up in the prison bathroom, I run into my first flotsam bottle of the chapter. There are 5 of these little guys in each of the 3 chapters, giving us a total of 3 achievements between them. I then climb down and continue chasing the girl all the way to a pipe. Aw, damn it! This pipe led to the sewers and not a cool underground area. Climbing out of the shit water, I head to the next room where I find the girl's flashlight. And that's about it. The nearby footprints suggest that she learned how to fly. Lucky last, that would make this escape so much easier. Being in their natural habitat, the leeches down here are also faster in this DLC. Oh yeah, and we also aren't alone. Oh, gross. Actually, you know, this kinda reminds me of a Rat King. In the next area, I have to raise and lower water levels to progress. While doing this, I find the second flotsam bottle of the chapter. After that, I end up in a flooded corridor where the aquatic creature from earlier chases me as I jump from furniture to furniture. Partway through this escape, I even find bottle number 3. I then quite literally bait the oversized monster and get back to safety. It is also soon apparent that I should never play basketball, as I'm pretty sure traveling is against the rules. But hey, achievements don't care about fairness, so I obtain fun and games ahead for a once-in-a-lifetime shot. This is it! Shit. This is it! The famous seesaw effect. I also wanted to show this next room just cause it's kind of interesting. There's not really anything special here though, not gonna lie.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
After having a shockingly close call with hazardous water, I learned that the monster is not actually a fish, but a fish with a face. Anyways, I climb this wall here and notice the 4th bottle across a chasm. And spoiler alert, this clunky ass ledge does not want to let you clamber on it. Instead, I realized that you can just walk across the back wall, which I might add is extremely hard to see, and reach the bottle that way. Well, one more to go. Granny here seems pretty pissed at this point and chases me between various footholds. Eventually, I raise the water levels and reach a platform with a TV on it.
Now, let him cook! I said, let him cook!
Holy shit, did I just commit toaster bath on an elderly lady? Before I can ponder the magnitude of my actions, I discover the final flotsam bottle of the chapter and open it to obtain the Not Alone achievement. Climbing up the nearby ladder, I get immediately kidnapped by a mysterious individual that we definitely haven't seen before. Man, and I was so close too! Chapter 2 begins with some deja vu. And is that 6? I'm your biggest fan. Can I get an autograph from the General of the Parentless Orphans of Resistance? Wait, let me go. No! That bastard, I'll show him to never mess with a poor kid. I follow the scurrying gnomes and they squeeze through a crack in the door. Dear God, this better not be a healthy stepbro moment. I'm not helping no stepbrothers! Ah! Okay, we're just gonna call this guy Nomeo and he is gonna be a lot of help in the puzzles to come. In an office-looking room, I rescue some of Nomeo's friends who help me open this large metal door. Although before actually heading through the door, I enter this hidden eerie crawl space and open my first flotsam bottle of the chapter. Not too long after, I come across a massive furnace and power it up. The gnomes, I must emphasize this, choose out of free will to work in the mines. So, it's okay. On the higher levels, I open up the 2nd bottle and enter a workshop where, surprise, surprise, the janitor is located. What the hell? I then power up the saw in the room and use the loud noise as cover for my escape into the nearby chute. Oh my god, you poor gnome. Who put you in that jar and for what purposes? Of what horrors have you bore witness to, you poor soul? Well, I have just the job to get your mind off of it. Manual labor. Oh my god, it's General! Hey, General, keep up the poor work! Feeling invigorated, I drop the minecart and drag it over to the left area. Here I can use it to reach this shelf and with it, another bottle.
FBI, open up!
I soon regroup with Gnomeo and crew to fuel the fires of resistance even further. There were also 2 more gnomes on the right side that I drafted real quick. Returning, I accidentally short-circuit 2 power nodes and need a replacement. Further in is a dark room containing our favorite Lanky Kong cosplayer.
Oh no!
Evading him leads me to a stairway with the 4th Flotsam bottle. Heading up, I parkour through a filing room and into a storage room with the spare parts I need. Bringing it to a power box activates an elevator, therefore lifting me to the last few gnomes for my furnace. Of course, this is followed by me hitting them with the 1, 2, 3 that's enough for me, and I even opened the final bottle of the chapter. And with that, I got Is Anybody Out There? You guys saw nothing. I'm the most skilled gnome thrower known to man. With Gnomeo's entire clan finally all safe and putting in the hours, I can now ride out of here. However, it seems I missed something, so let's fix that. Doubling back to the doll workshop, there's this little handcrafted Gnomeo figurine that the janitor just so happened to leave unattended. So I end up doing a little bit of thievery, a little bit of stealing, if you will, and take the priceless artifact and chuck it into the cremation station, unlocking the Ashes in the Maw achievement. Once that is done, I take the conveyor up and narrowly avoid getting cooked. Within the area above, I procure the assistance of more gnomes who clear a path into their hideaway. And oh my god, this base is heartwarming, and not just due to the fire. One short rest later and I exit to the right. I pop out into the elevator and, oh no, it's the lady. Well, that's bad news. But there was good news too, being that I got the achievement End in Sight for completing the chapter. I leave the elevator shaft and slip into a library of sorts. To the left is a massive eye door along with a missing mask book. We'll come back to that later. Swapping to the right hallway, I head down into this back study where turning on the light reveals the first Flotsam bottle of chapter 3. I sneak past the lady and enter the primary room of this chapter. The main goal seems to be collecting statues for this pedestal room. On the 2nd floor, one room is filled with, what the fuck was that? Who is you? Ignoring that, this room is just matching books to their pictures on the shelf. Filling in the slots opens a secret entrance where the first statue of the geisha lady lies. And speaking of lies, this one is actually a fake that can be used on the other room of the 2nd floor, Indiana Jones style, to swap out the real one. Doing so, I then carry the square figurine to the pedestal room and insert it. Only 2 more to go. At the top floor of the main room is a strange light puzzle where the objective is to blind all 4 eyes simultaneously. Behind the door is a series of rooms with large statues and creepy paintings. And when I tell you that these guys had some of the ugliest mugs I had ever seen.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.
However, that did make it so memorizing the paintings was no problem. Inside the newly opened door is another geisha figurine, but also another petrifying eye. I also duck into a small room housing offering statues and a 2nd Flotsam bottle. After the bottle comes the figurine, which I swiftly carry from shadow to shadow. The triumph quickly turns to unease as I pass by more ominous creatures lurking in the dark background. At least I was able to insert the triangle geisha figurine though. Oh hell no! I confront my first shadow puppets, learning that they are actually weak to the holy light, and then snatch a key that was being guarded earlier. Bringing the key to the top floor, I can access the leftmost door and open a 3rd bottle in the hallway. The next room over is full of more puppets for me to enlighten.
Foul beast! I will send you back to the depths of Hades!
At one point, I enter this small piano room, and for our general, I make sure to play her national anthem. Just like the screams of the damned. Beautiful. The tear-jerking piece resulted in the fourth bottle showing itself. Within the same room hides the third and final geisha figurine as well. Returning to the pedestal room, I place down the circle geisha figurine and open a path forward. And remember that mask book from earlier? Yeah, I brought the book from its original room all the way back to the beginning in order to open a hidden space. Inside the room was a freaky painting and an urn. Well, I suppose there's only one thing I can do in this situation. Then going through the pedestal room guides me into a large area filled with only broken mirrors. Correction, mostly broken mirrors, as the lady is looking into an unbroken mirror and, oh boy, she is having a wardrobe malfunction. Glad she didn't overreact. Traversing through the mannequin room ahead, the lady stalks me, but I have the power of God and anime on my side, so I'm not too worried. One of the side rooms sits the fifth and final Flotsam bottle, and with it, the achievement I'm Losing You. As I am continuing forth, I reach a dead end and am abruptly force-choked by the Sith that is the lady. Man, that felt weird. Oh, hell yeah, I'm a gnome. Actually, this is kinda awesome. Nothing bad ever happens to the gnomes. I can just scurry around to my heart's content. Walk next to guests who won't eat me because people don't give a damn about eating gnomes. And overall, just live life to the fullest. I probably don't even take fall damage anymore. And how could I forget? I even have so many gnome friends to chill with now. There just ain't nothing better than being a gnome. The credits roll and a thin man appears on a static TV screen. Seems like something we'll see when I 100% the Senkin game. Well, this wraps up Beat to Complete for Little Nightmares. It sure was a hell of a ride. From waking up in a suitcase to becoming head honcho of the Maw, Six is an intriguing character to say the least. And the DLC further expanded upon the truths hidden in the shadows of the Maw, where Runaway Kid gives us a terrifyingly tragic ending. But we'll save all that for the complete critique. For now, it is time to give my achievement appraisal for Little Nightmares and its DLC. The base game consists of 13 spooky achievements we had to unlock, one of which being a little bit of a nightmare. Additionally, we cleared all 5 chapters, found and hugged all 13 gnomes, shattered all 10 geisha statues, lit up the darkness with 20 light sources, dethroned the lady once and for all, and of course did it all again but in under an hour with no deaths. Then there was the DLC, having 9 more haunting achievements of its own to obtain. Within it, we survived all 3 chapters, found and opened all 15 Flotsam bottles, befriended the gnome population, and obviously got transformed into a gnome ourselves by the lady, only to become a light snack minutes later. This game overall was short, though its impact lasting, and it has some of the coolest settings I've ever seen in a horror game. I think it is safe to say I look forward to the second and potentially third installment sometime in the near future. Anyways, this has been 100% Hunter, and as always, I hope you follow your instincts and continue the hunt. Until next time, friends.